Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan, and you can find more details about us in the description of this video, just below the video, including our Facebook page and our eBay store. So this video will be looking at the two figures that you see in front of you, which of course is Portgas D Ace and Marshall D Teach, aka Blackbeard. And these figures are actually a little unique in the sense that they're not really part of a series. So usually Banpresto will release figures in an actual series, like the Master Size piece, the Grand Line series. But these two were basically just a one-off release. So as a result, not too many people actually know that they exist. But they're actually really, really cool figures. So the name of the actual release is, as you can see at the bottom, DXF, which means deluxe figure, the Rival versus 1, which I know sounds a little bit strange in English, but there you go. And you'll also see that there's this sort of special logo here that says the Rival Hot Battle. So these were released in 2013, and there haven't been any others since, so I wouldn't be holding my breath to see if there are any more, but you never know. The Brotherhood series only had one, and then a big gap, and then they released a new lot this year. So firstly, let's actually have a look at the boxes. So of course this is Ace, and there's actually a bit of Japanese on the writing on the box. So this actually says, "I will make Whitebeard king," roughly. I'm not a professional translator. And then you've got that side. So that is the actual figure. I will show you the figures quickly. And then that's the back. So that says Hiken, which is fire fist. And then that says Yami, which is darkness in Japanese. So the figures are designed to be displayed together. So that's what they look like. And you'll also notice down here somewhere, where does it say? Yeah, that it is indeed a Japanese release. So this is the other side of the box. And then the top and the bottom are basically the same. You can see the gold toe animation sticker. So that's Ace. Let's have a look now at Teach. So that says something like, "I will be the winner." And then the side also had Japanese writing here. So this says like basically who he is, so that he was part of Whitebeard's crew. And then this says that he's Blackbeard's crew basically. So the back is the same, and then you've got the side again. You can see their logos are printed, and then that's Teach, so the logos are on there again. So the top are the same. So let's now actually have a look at the figures. So unfortunately, these are actually for a customer, so they ordered it from us, so I can't actually open them, but I can show you quickly. So you can see there's just lots of sort of energy parts, so that's obviously where he actually stands, and then it builds up on one side where it goes against Ace's side, and then this is the actual figure of Teach. So you can see he's got quite a nice uniform with his epaulettes, and then you've got the evil green, trademark evil green. It's got some nice detail like the rings on his hands. I don't know if you can see that properly. I can get into focus, which I can't. There we go. So that's Blackbeard. And then so that comes in 3 pieces. Ace actually comes in 4 pieces. I really like how the fire actually becomes part of his body, the way it also merges. So you can see the clip there to put it all in. base that he sits on. It's quite a big base actually. And then there's the figure, and then so this is the like energy ball. And then this is the part that goes up against Blackbeard. So basically, if I show you on here, so this is one piece, the base is one piece, then the energy ball is one piece, and then all of Ace is one piece, and then for Teach you've got this part as one piece, the base as one piece, and then the figure. So Teach has 3 pieces and Ace has 4 pieces. So that's what it looks like. So it's a really cool, really cool way to actually, make a display of this fight, because it's a very important fight, of course. In One Piece, it leads to a whole bunch of series of events, and it's actually, I mean, if you have a look here, the actual figures themselves, all the energy stuff, it's quite big. It's actually, it's quite big, the width and the breadth of all these. The figures themselves are not massively big. So if I show you Ace, how big is he? So he's about 12, it's about 120 millimeters. Actually about 115 millimeters, so that's what a bit for the American viewers, that's about 4 inches, just over 4 inches. And Teach is probably a little bit bigger. He's obviously a lot wider, but he's a bit bigger because of all the energy things on the top. So he's about 5.5 inches, which is what, probably about 145 millimeters, 140 millimeters. So yeah, but the bases, the bases are like that again. So for example, if I show you here, like Ace's base is actually bigger than Teach, and remember that's not even the whole base. So that piece is basically from here to probably about here. So then you've got all this as well. So the sort of the width of it is actually bigger, which you can quite clearly see there. So that's clearly what makes this series, all the energy and the effects. So the figures themselves are not necessarily the biggest or the most detailed, but they're still very impressive, and just it's a really great figure set to add to your collection, just to have those two fighting against each other and versing each other. And I just really love these effects. Just looks really sort of convincing and really highlights their own abilities, their own special abilities. So anyway, that's the Portgas D Ace and the Marshall D Teach DX, the Rival versus 1 figures released by Banpresto in 2013. Thank you very much for watching.